Yes.
Hello, Anne.
Perfect.
How are you?
Hello, Thomas. How are you? Nice to see you after all this time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. I'm sorry how things got between us and with the company Prime Geo, but I hope we can settle this because my main goal, is I wouldn't like to go to court and ruin everything that we built in this company. It would be a mess if we went to court and one of us would be really bad. So I'd like to settle this down, and I would like to ask you what is it that you want and that you would be satisfied with coming out of this deal.
So, I understood it was for that, your text in the context. So for us to start talking about how much would I take, I think I would not settle down for anything less than was offered for me before John got a fight with my lawyer. That was around 7.2 million. So I think that's the base point I'm ready to discuss.
Okay, the thing that I cannot do 7.2 million is that was in the good state of the world. We were in that company, we were working in our country, we were with the high profit margins, and since then we've had to leave our country, have to invest in other geographies, and those geographies are not as profitable as the one before was. So if you see in reports of our company, we are not being very profitable. The good years of profitability are down, are gone, and we are profitable of 0.7 million, something like this. I can show you if you want the reports that we have from our company. Actually, they are here, and if you see here, we were profitable here in 4 years ago, but since then, our profitability is very down. So if if we are going to be true, the company is not worth 7 million anymore.
Okay.
Okay, so from my side, I've been doing some valuations, and we've done two valuations based on our profits, and the company is valued in 2.9 million and 3.9 million, and this is how we have it. We have also a valuation of 7 million, but that valuation is based on revenues and not on the profit margin that we have. So it's really true. 7 million I cannot do because the company is not worth that anymore.
Yeah, but I had priority to that. I had no access to the numbers, but my lawyers did an estimate. Yeah, it might be 4 years ago, about that, and they say that even though 7.2 were down for the real number, so and they advised me that you could pay at least twice of the value of the company for those.
Well, that's maybe the advice that's not true because I can't do it. 7 million is really too much. The company is not worth that.
Okay, and how much can you pay to start over there?
Okay, so the way I see it, the company is valued for me between 2.9 and 3.9 million. So between 3 and 4 million. 4 million would be tops. Now, I know that you want is the 7 million or that you want more money. Right now, the company is around 3 million in the bad state of the world. What could be a good solution that I'm thinking about is that if things turn around or if we enter more profitable markets, we could give you, let's say, 10% of the profits in an interval of 5 years, and after we get back the money from buying back your shares, you see.
Yeah, and how do I know that you're not manipulating the information?
Numbers are public. When numbers are public, are audited. This wouldn't be a big problem.
Do you plan to open in another places?
It will depend. Right now we are just struggling. Right now, with the current economic situation, we are just struggling. We are not having big profit margins, and
Okay, and what about the compensation?
which compensation?
Besides the money that's what that's why I filed the lawsuit. Besides the money for the 33% of the.
I wouldn't want to go that way because that way would be a big fight. You want compensation, but then also we lost a lot of clients because There were some problems before. So do you think that should be a compensation? Wouldn't 33% of the company be enough value for you?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Sadly, it's not, because my career ended up after that.
But you were still working in another company.
Yes, but in a lower position that I had, and with no chances of moving.
Don't you think 33%? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for you. Compensation would be what? 100K?
It was
More?
200K what you offer initially, and what I'm asking for.
200K more on top of this. We can put the compensation if you want on any value, but we will have to be really after the. I can put the value. I can put your compensation here and decrease the value of the company. That's the only thing I can do, because the way I see it, the company is not worth more than 3.9 million.
So, but if I understand, is 3.9 million for me or 3.9 million as a whole company?
3.9 million is the 100% shares.
That's impossible. It's too low. It's impossible that in 4 years company just like.
I will show you. If you see there, you see the revenues. The revenues have tanked, and the profits are down. The profits were close to 5 million. Now they were 3.7 million. Now they are 0.7. You see, this is not bearable.
Yeah, but that's as you said, because you're investing in other places, not necessarily because you're not. I mean, your revenues, yeah, of course they're low, but there's something in your operations that are not working clearly because of the profits.
Okay, so the thing is that we were in one country. We were in one country, and then this country had a crisis. Then we had to get out of this country, and here profit margins are really down. They are not good in this country. There are excessive costs of operating in this company. That's why you see this coming down on the profitability.
Okay, but then if
so the company, if you do the DCF analysis of our company, the company is not worth more than 3.9.
Okay, and why should I sell it now then? Why should I not wait until it's better and I can get more money?
You can sell it. The thing is that would you want to go to a lawsuit? That's what the thing I'm trying to avoid. Not going to the lawsuit. So I don't know if you want to go to the lawsuit. It's your full right, but I don't. I would like to avoid.
But how do I benefit from this?
What are you to benefit from this is what I was proposing. So what do you propose? Do you have any proposal?
Honestly, I came with a number in mind that it was around 7.2 million. If not, I'm willing to take the original offer that was 4 million. But sadly, I can't afford less money.
Okay. Okay, if you can take the 4 million, I can give you the 4 million because that's the maximum I think the company is worth. This is 3.9. Okay, let's make it 4. Let's make it 4 million based on these profits. And then because as I believe you have contributed a lot, maybe for 2 years after you, let's say, if we go back to the same profit levels as 4 years ago, we can give you 10% of the profits for 2 years, and that would be your compensation.
How much you save, sir, your profits per year, sir?
0.7, so 700K.
So 700K, so what would be $70,000?
Yeah. So, but what I'm proposing is that if we go back to profits of 3.7 million, we could agree on something, and that would be our compensation, and then you would benefit as being in a good state of the world, and because you contributed a lot for the company, that would be your compensation. So we could agree on this 4 million plus, let's say, 2 times 370, which is 740. Okay. Which will be 4 million plus 740K potential in the future. Would you agree to that?
Okay, let's base the 4 million. Okay, that's okay. But I would take 15% and for 5 years.
But 50, that's a lot, that's almost, but 15% of what?
Of your profits. I'm trying to get closer to my 7 millions, potentially.
So, you want to take 15% of 5 years. If I spend 4 million, I don't have money to pay you 15% of the next year's profits, you see.
But the next years will be.
The next years will be 0.7. I can only pay you something when I get back to skyrocketing profits, you see. If imagine 0.7, I'm going to spend 4 million. Next year I'm going to earn 0.7. Those 0.7 will be to pay your 4 million. Yeah, I cannot pay you 15% next year.
Oh, so you don't have the money right now for the 4 millions.
I know, I have to borrow.
Okay, but then we can do like +1, like the next year you don't need to pay, like 1 year without paying, and then from the second year from now.
Second year I don't have money too, so it's 0.7, you see. If I base on those projections.
But you told me that you expect in the next years to improve.
No, I did not say that.
That you're trying to.
I did not say that.
But that's what you offer me, like.
No, what I offer is that if profits return to that.
Exactly, if profits return to that.
Do I expect that?
And then what were you offering something that you were not expecting to have?
Because I think you deserve to have to benefit if the company is in the good state of the world. I believe you deserve that. Right now we are struggling, so I'm cutting. Look at my position. I'm cutting down my manager's salaries. I'm cutting down my employer's salaries. And I'm giving money to you. You know, that's not a very fair position. That you that don't work in this company anymore, it doesn't seem fair.
Yes, but I founded this company and I owe 33%, okay. So there's a certain.
And if you are 7 million, there won't be a company. That's the only thing I'm saying. You see.
Okay, but it's now 4 million now, and then for the last 5 years, if you go to 3.7, you get 15%.
Okay, so 15%.
It's like if you go to the amount to 3.7, you give me 15%.
Okay, let me see. How much is that? So that would be, let's say, 3.7 times 0.5. That would give like.
It's like 500,000 a year. 2 million, almost $3 million.
Okay, so if I take in what about this 4 million? Because you said the 4 million was enough. This would be just a gift for the compensation.
No, I'm trying to get closer to my 7.2, and that's why I'm giving you concessions. You can give me 4 million as a base price, and then if you get to the 3.7 of profit, you compensate the value of the company.
Okay, so in this agreement would be valid for how long?
For 5 years.
So for 5 years. Mm-hmm. And so in those 5 years, if I don't get the 3.7, I don't pay you anything.
Yes.
Okay, that seems fair to me because it's 4 million with the value of the company, plus you benefit if you have you benefit if we are in the good state of the world, and then we would be able to pay, and we would have much higher profits than anticipated. Okay, for me, it seems a good deal that we don't need to go to court.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Sounds fair?
Yeah,
perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Belen. Oh. Thank you, Belen. Thank you, Thomas.